My beloved child, hear these words not with ears alone but with the depths of your soul, for what I bring to you now is urgent, a revelation meant to awaken you, to lift you from the slumber of deception, to prepare you for the great miracle that is on the horizon. This is not a message of mere comfort, not words to be read lightly and discarded, but a divine warning, a call to realignment, a plea to shift before it is too late. Archangel Michael himself has been sent forth to deliver this message, to fight on your behalf, to battle the unseen forces that seek to rob you of what has already been set aside for you. Do not let these words pass you by, for the time is short, and the heavens are moving in ways you cannot yet comprehend. A great miracle is being prepared, a shift so profound that if you were to glimpse its magnitude now, your mind could scarcely contain it. Doors that were sealed will swing wide open, paths once filled with thorns will become smooth, and all that was lost will be restored in a manner so divine that it will leave those who doubted you in stunned silence. The heavens have ordained it, and no force of darkness, no scheme of man, no principality or power can halt what has been decreed. Yet there is something that threatens to block you, something that, if left unchecked, will become the very thing that denies you entry into this appointed moment. You are making a mistake so great, so dangerous, that it grieves the heavens to watch it unfold. You have been given signs, warnings, gentle nudges in the spirit, yet you have brushed them aside, convincing yourself that you have more time, that you can afford to hesitate, that the choices before you do not hold the weight of eternity. But this, beloved, is deception. There is no more time for delay, no more room for hesitation. What is coming swiftly, and you must be in position, fully aligned, fully surrendered, for what you choose now will determine whether you receive the miracle or stand outside the gates, watching it pass you by. There is something you are holding onto that you must release. Something that you have allowed to take root in your heart, something that the enemy has whispered to you in the quiet moments, convincing you that it is harmless, that it is justified, that it is your right. But hear me now, it is a snare, a chain, a shackle designed to keep you bound when I have called you to soar. It may be a resentment you refuse to let go, a grudge that has festered into bitterness, a wound that you have nursed rather than allowed to heal. Or perhaps it is fear, doubt, a refusal to step forward in faith, choosing instead the illusion of safety over the promise of destiny. Do not be deceived, for the enemy is crafty, and he has studied you well. He knows what tempts you, what weakens you, what causes you to waver. He has whispered that you are not ready, that you are not worthy, that what I have spoken over you is too great, too impossible. He has sent distractions, voices that cast doubt, circumstances that make you question whether I have truly spoken. And in your exhaustion, in your weariness, you have begun to entertain these lies, to let them settle into your spirit, to allow them to shape your choices. This, my child, is the mistake you are making. This is what must end today. Archangel Michael has been dispatched on your behalf, warring even now against the forces that have sought to keep you blind, to keep you bound. Do you not understand? The battle has been raging in the unseen realm, and the enemy has fought fiercely because he knows that once you awaken, once you step fully into alignment, once you break free from the deception, nothing will be able to stop the miracle from manifesting in your life. This is why he has tried so hard to keep you distracted, to keep you entangled in things that do not serve you, to keep you believing that you can delay, that you can afford to wait. But I am telling you now, no more waiting. No more excuses. No more dwelling in the place of indecision. You must act. You must choose. You must lay down the weight that has slowed you, that has held you back, that has caused you to walk in circles when I have called you to move forward. Do you not see that I have prepared the way? Do you not understand that I have already gone before you, that I have already cleared the obstacles, that I have already defeated what you fear? What remains now is for you to step, to trust, to surrender fully and completely. For the moment you do, the floodgates will open, and the miracle that has been waiting for you will burst forth in ways that will leave no doubt that my hand has done this. But you must listen. You must heed my words. You must stop wavering, stop looking back, stop questioning what I have already made clear. The time is now. The shift is now. This is not just another moment in time, this is a divine intersection, a moment of destiny, a point where eternity presses upon time, demanding a response. Will you rise, or will you fall? Will you embrace what I have spoken, or will you allow fear to hold you captive? Will you trust me, or will you continue to lean on your own understanding, your own logic, your own limited sight? I am calling you to something higher, something greater, something beyond what you have imagined. But it requires your obedience, your faith, your willingness to step beyond what is comfortable into what is ordained. The miracle is at the door, knocking, waiting, ready to be released. But only you can open it. Only you can step into what has been prepared. Only you can decide whether you will move forward or remain stuck in what has already been dismantled. This is your moment. This is your hour. The heavens are watching. The angels stand ready. The shift is happening, and you are being summoned to step into your appointed place. Do not hesitate. Do not doubt. Do not make the mistake of thinking you can wait any longer. The time is now, and I am with you. My hand is upon you. My favor goes before you. But you must choose to walk in it, to claim it, to align yourself with what has already been spoken over you. Listen, and listen well. You are loved. You are chosen. You are called. And nothing, nothing, can stop what I have set in motion except your own refusal to receive it. So rise. Step forward. Let go of what no longer serves you. Trust in my word, for it will not return void. The miracle is waiting, and the only question that remains is this: will you be ready to receive it? My beloved child, listen closely, for this message is for you. The heavens have heard your cries, and the divine realm has seen the burdens you carry. There is a shift coming, a great transformation that will bring a miracle into your life, something so profound that you will stand in awe of the power of the Almighty. But before this miracle unfolds, before you step into the divine blessing that has been ordained for you, there is something urgent you must understand. You are on the edge of making a grave mistake, a choice that may delay or hinder the magnificent work that has been set in motion for you. Please, do not ignore this warning, for this is not a mere coincidence that you are reading these words. It is by divine alignment that you have been brought here, and the message that follows is crucial for your journey. The mistake you are about to make is one that stems from fear, doubt, and the distractions of the enemy. The forces of darkness seek to pull you away from the path that has been carved out for you by the Most High. They whisper lies into your ears, filling your mind with uncertainty and making you question your worth, your purpose, and the very existence of the miracle that is coming. They have planted seeds of confusion, making you feel as though you are alone, as though your prayers have gone unanswered, as though the heavens are silent. But I tell you now, the heavens have never been silent. The angels have been dispatched to fight on your behalf, to clear the path before you, and to prepare you for the divine breakthrough that is coming. But you must be vigilant, for the enemy knows that the moment you step into alignment with divine will, his hold over your destiny is broken. You must not give in to the temptation to turn away from the divine instructions that have been whispered into your spirit. You have received guidance, you have been shown the way, and yet there is hesitation in your heart. Do not let doubt become the barrier that separates you from the manifestation of God's promises. You have prayed for a sign, and this is it. This is the confirmation that your soul has been seeking. The Lord has not forgotten you. The delay you have experienced is not denial. The struggle you have endured is not without purpose. Every tear you have shed, every hardship you have faced, every battle you have fought, it has all been leading up to this moment. Archangel Michael stands before you now, his sword drawn, ready to cut through the chains that have been holding you back. But he cannot do so unless you choose to step forward in faith. You must release the burdens of the past, the mistakes, the regrets, the pain that you have carried for far too long. You must forgive yourself for the things you cannot change and trust that the Almighty is working all things together for your good. The greatest mistake you are making is holding on to things that no longer serve you. The thoughts of unworthiness, the guilt, the shame, the fear, these are weapons that the enemy uses against you. But the time has come to break free. A miracle is unfolding, but miracles require faith. Miracles require trust. Miracles require action. You cannot expect to receive the blessing that is on its way if your hands are still clenched around the burdens of yesterday. Open your hands. Release it all. Let go of the pain, let go of the resentment, let go of the need to understand everything in this moment. The divine plan is so much greater than what you can see. Your mind cannot comprehend the magnitude of what is coming, but your spirit knows. Deep within you, there is a knowing, an unshakable sense that something is shifting, that something is about to change in a way that you never imagined possible. Do not resist this change. Do not fight the transformation that is occurring within you. Surrender to it. Allow yourself to be carried by the divine flow, for it is leading you exactly where you need to be. There are people in your life who have been placed there as distractions. They do not speak truth, they do not walk in the light, and yet you have allowed their words to influence you. You have taken their opinions as truth, even when your spirit told you otherwise. It is time to break free from these false voices. You do not need their validation. You do not need their approval. The only voice you need to listen to is the voice of the Almighty, the voice that has been speaking to you in the quiet moments, the voice that has been nudging you toward a higher calling. Do not silence that voice any longer. Do not ignore the signs that have been placed before you. The time for indecision is over. The time for delay is over. The time for action is now. You are standing on holy ground. The angels surround you, and the presence of the Lord is upon you. Do not let fear steal this moment from you. Do not let doubt rob you of what is rightfully yours. Step forward with courage, knowing that you are divinely protected. The enemy has tried to convince you that you are weak, that you are alone, that you are unworthy of the blessings that are coming your way. But these are lies. The truth is that you are chosen. You are loved. You are destined for greatness. You carry the light of the Almighty within you, and no darkness can extinguish it. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. No force in heaven or on earth can stop what God has already ordained for your life. So hear this now and let it sink deep into your spirit. The miracle is already in motion. The divine favor that you have been seeking is already on its way. The doors that were once closed are about to open. The chains that once held you back are breaking even as you read these words. The heavens are moving on your behalf, and soon you will see the manifestation of everything that has been promised to you. But you must not let fear dictate your next move. You must not allow the distractions of this world to pull you away from what is rightfully yours. Walk in faith. Walk in obedience. Walk in the knowledge that you are not alone. Archangel Michael is fighting for you. The heavenly armies are surrounding you. The Lord Himself has declared victory over your life. What more do you need to believe? What more do you need to trust? The mistake you have been making is doubting the very thing that has already been set in motion. But there is still time to realign yourself, to reposition yourself, to step into the fullness of what has been prepared for you. Do not hesitate any longer. Do not wait for another sign. This is your moment. This is your confirmation. This is the call to step forward in faith and claim what has already been given to you. The miracle is coming. The breakthrough is near. The blessings that have been stored up for you are about to be released. But you must do your part. You must believe. You must trust. You must surrender to the divine plan that is unfolding before you. There is nothing more to fear, for the Lord is with you. There is nothing more to doubt, for His promises never fail. Stand firm, hold on to your faith, and watch as the heavens move in your favor. Everything is about to change, and when it does, you will know that it was the hand of the Almighty guiding you all along.